Hi everyone. Happy first day of summer vacation here in upstate New York. The kids are off of the bus and they are ready to go. But of course, first we need to pay proper attention to our electronics for a few minutes while Mom does her makeup video. So in the spirit, hi Hillary, in the spirit of this, I want to show you a really quick makeup routine, and we have a whole bunch of products that just went on 50% sale for the next 36 hours. So I'm going to try to sort of inundate as many of those into my routine today as I can. The first thing I'm going to do is go and add some of this Beachfront Chilling Prime and Set Powder. I love this for summertime. So I normally use a primer and then I use a setting powder at the end, but I'm going to show you what it is just to use this. It's got a very cooling sensation when it hits your skin and you just kind of pat it on. It's a powder and it turns to almost a cream when you add it to your skin, and it's all just in this one little tube. So it's really cool. Right now it is 95% sold out, this collection. It's only for a limited time for the summer, so if you want it, just go grab it. It should be the first thing that pops up when you hit the link. Hi Morgan, on my site, and it's the Beachfront summer product line. So I'm just doing the primer right now, nothing too spectacular. But what this does, it blurs your pores and it makes your skin look literally flawless. So if all you wanted to do was leave the house with this on, you probably totally could. I'm gonna grab this one too. Okay. So this stuff, it blurs your pores and it makes your skin look totally flawless even if you don't put makeup on top of it. So if you're not a foundation person in the summer, you're still gonna go wild for this. And I talk to a lot of people who don't wear foundation in the summer, which I'm totally fine with. If that's not you, at least get something good for your skin. Okay, so that is all done. I'm going to do a little bit of a glow under my foundation. So what I'm going to do is grab my cream to powder luminizer in the shade Benevolent. And I'm just going to draw this on my face where I want my glow to sort of come up from, so that we have a little bit of a J-Lo thing going on here. So everywhere that I'm highlighting is going to glow through my foundation. So I just did it on my cheekbones, down my nose, on the top of my lip, on my chin, and it's just going to give a little bit of extra luminosity underneath my skin. And now we're going in with the stick foundation. Stick foundation, for anyone who has never used it, it is a cream foundation. It's perfect for all skin types. It's super easy to use. It's literally impossible to make a mess with it. It's perfect if you're traveling because literally you just take these two items with you and you're done. You don't take sponges and like all kinds of stuff with you. It's literally just this, like a giant tube of lipstick. So you don't need much, and that's the reason everyone thinks it's the best, is because a little bit goes a very long way. That's all the foundation that I'm going to add to my skin. The best part of this is that it's full coverage and it leaves you with a really dewy finish, but you're still able to see your natural skin through it. So it doesn't look like fake, caked on mess. I'm using the unique Kabuki brush to blend it in, and I'm just kind of stippling it, pressing it in like this. And you can see how easily it blends out and that it literally makes like a second skin. Like a dream, like an absolute dream. So this has quickly replaced a lot of people's favorite, hi Amy, this has quickly replaced a lot of people's favorite foundation products because of how easy it is to use. I have a lot of customers who have taken not only their foundation shade, but their highlighter shade and their contour shade, and they do a fully cream routine using this in the Scarlet for their highlight, using the chenille in their contour, and then their regular foundation look. And they're telling me it's literally cut their makeup routine in half because of how easy it is to apply. If I was never in such a rush, I would totally do like a half face where half of my face was done and the other half was undone. But I'm usually like late for something, or going to be late for something if I did that. So maybe I'll get to that. Okay, so just blend down your neck a little bit so you don't have that weird disconnect. Okay. Foundation is on. I'm going to go in with Beachfront bronzer in the shade Malibu, and I'm just going to do my contour. Just grabbing a little bit. I'm going right under my cheekbone and blending forward. I always put the bulk of my product on the back of my face and blend it forward so that I don't end up with too much color right around my mouth. That's what's going to make your cheeks look larger. And the whole purpose of contour is to make your face look slimmer. Okay. Blending, blending. You don't need a ton of makeup when you use Unique products because they are really ridiculously highly pigmented. So a little goes a long way. It's more about just blending your makeup out so that it looks natural. That's my favorite part of this makeup, is that you need so little of it to get such a huge impact. I'm just going to go down the sides of my nose really quick and on my jawline. Okay. And now we're going to go in and highlight our face and just brighten up some certain areas. Okay. Hi, Stacy. So I'm going in with a foundation powder in the Unique Touch foundation powder. So this is a full coverage foundation and it's in the shade Scarlet. So it's the lightest shade that we carry. And I'm just going to go in and press this onto like my under eyes, on my forehead, on my nose, and just brighten up these areas so that, again, these areas are coming through as like the brightest, hi Kaya, as the brightest. And it's also helping to make my contour appear deeper. And because it's a powder, it's setting my foundation so that my foundation will not move all day long. What I like about doing a powder on my under eye is it never ever creases. I get a lot of ladies who ask me what they can do so that their under eye contour does not crease. The first is make sure that you're exfoliating your skin really well. The second is make sure that you're using a serum on your under eyes so that they're really properly hydrated. That's going to stop from seeing all of those fine lines appear. And then the third thing is not to put too much product on your under eyes. When you have a buildup of product there, of course it's going to go into the little tiny fine lines and creases. But if you don't pack the product on, you're not going to see that. You know that you're using, hi Alice, you know you're using a good product when you don't need a lot of it in order to get a lot of pigment. So that's personally why I'm absolutely obsessed with foundation powder. The Touch Mineral specifically is what I'm using, and it literally melts into your skin, so you're not going to get that like powdery sort of a look. And I'm just going to blend these two things together using nothing extra, just what's on the brush. Okay, good to go. I'm now going to go in with some Sweet blush. It's the best, hi Lex, it is the best like natural flush that we have. I personally love it for like those no makeup days. And just a little bit on your cheekbone. I literally touch it once and there's enough product on here to do my entire cheek. None of this like back and forth, hi Megan, in your makeup pan and getting all of that like fallout all over your face. You don't have to worry about that anymore. The cheapest makeup trick in the history of cheap makeup tricks is taking a giant powder brush with nothing on it and blending your makeup together. It makes all the difference in the world so that your makeup looks really extra flawless and that you don't have any like lines in between your highlight, in between your contour or your blush. Everything is diffused out really well and it looks very natural. Unless you're going for an unnatural look, in which case don't do that step. All right, let's do brows. The brow palette, of course, is my jam. I use it every single day. I won't trouble you to know that I've been using this for 18 months and I haven't had to order a new one, but I'll tell you that anyway. I love this product because it's so easy for me to customize the color that I want. It'll also allows me to do like a straight up powder brow, or to go in and do a more substantial brow and use the, it's almost like a pomade that comes in there, and then it makes your brows just look sleek and sharp. If I'm going for a more dramatic eye look, I'll use that, but for like a day like today where I'm just going to run around with the kids, I usually just do a straight up powder brow, just so that they show up better, look fuller, and frame my face. That is the whole reason that I love brows. If you are considering microblading, I would definitely tell you that you should fill in your brows first with a brow product to make sure that you like the look long term. You're still going to need a brow product even after you microblade your eyebrows, because it doesn't stay forever. It's kind of a semi-permanent. You're looking at like 6 months, and then you're going to need to redo your brows again. So don't say goodbye to all your favorite brow products, even if you are microblading, because it's something that you have to do pretty regularly to keep the look. But if you've never played with your brows before and you're considering something like that, definitely get a good brow product and go in and play with the shape and the size, the color, the arch, all of that, to make sure that you, when they do put it on there for the long haul, that it's exactly the way you're comfortable with it. Because brows do make a huge difference on your face. In fact, when I do my mom's makeup, she's like, don't put those big black eyebrows on me. She has basically no eyebrows at all, so anything looks extreme to her. Okay, so I'm just fading in the front so that it looks natural, because you're normally the most sparse in the front. Hi, Lulu. Okay. And good. Good to go. So that's why I love the brow palette. It literally takes me most of 2 minutes and I'm good to go. All right, so we have a whole bunch of eyeshadows that are on 50% clearance. So I am going to show you 4 that are on sale, and I'm going to use them today. So the first one is Transcendent. It's sort of like this nude kind of pantyhose color. The second one is Nimble, and I use this one all the time. It's sort of like a very light brown. And then we have Alive, which is this golden shimmer. And then the last but not least is Ostentatious. Now, I think there's a lot more. I want to say there's at least 12 of these shadows that are on sale. I'm obviously only using 4. Hi, Crystal. But I wanted to just show you, for example, how you can play with these shades. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with Transcendent. And I'm going to do this from my lash line all the way up into my crease. And this is just going to give me like a really nice neutral background. And I'm just going to blow it out right here in my crease. Just a very soft, sort of even look. It's a great neutral. Okay, so that's Transcendent. And now I'm going to go in with Nimble, and I'm going to put this in my crease, and I'm also going to put it on my lower lash line. So I'm just buffing it right into my crease, and I'm going to be pretty generous with it and put it on my brow bone as well, because this is going to create the shadow that appears. It's all about not overdoing the eye look, but doing just enough so that you can tell that there's something there. Because when we go in with Transcendent, which is this like gorgeous metallic berry color, you don't want it to look like you have 9 different things happening. Okay. And then I'm going to take this same shade, which is the Nimble, and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line with just a small angled brush. just to give a little extra oomph to that lower lash line. You can also dip your brush in water, and that's going to concentrate the color, so it's going to go on a little bit more like a liquid liner. All right, perfect. So that's the shade Nimble. I use the shade all the time. All right, so now we're gonna go in with Ostentatious. So this is the real color of our look today. And I'm gonna go in with my fluffy crease brush. What I like about this brush is it's tapered, but it's still really soft. So I can go and pack color on and really get into the crease of my eye and not make a mess anywhere else because it's like a detail brush. So I'm able to keep my eye open so that I can really find the crease and stay right inside of it. It's like painting in the lines. Paint by number over here. So it's just bringing a little bit of that berry color in. And you can go as deep as you want, but it is daytime here, so I don't want to look too extra, but just extra enough. Now, because I don't have to go digging in here to get color on my eye, I'm not going to get all that nasty fallout like you're used to, where all of your shadow drops onto your lower eye and your cheekbone. It just doesn't happen with this. Praise be. All right, perfect. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, so last but not least, so that's the shade Ostentatious. Last but not least, I'm taking the shade Alive, which is this really pretty metallic gold. And I'm taking my Unique Deluxe brush. Hi, Emily. Sending you love. I'm taking the Unique Deluxe brush, which has two sides of it. It's got the angled side, and it has a sponge end. And I'm just going to take the angled side and place this right on the inside corner of my eye just to brighten it up, because I like a nice bright eye interior. It just opens up your whole eye. And I'm just kind of pressing it in. Perfect. So these are all 50% off, which makes them $7 each. They last forever and ever and ever too. All right, so two other of my favorite products that are on sale right now are our eyeliners. So I'm going to use Prosperous for my eyes, and I'm going to use Prim for my lips. So Prosperous is this dark chocolate brown, and I'm just going to go in on my water well up above and just color that in with Prosperous. And that just makes your lash line look thicker and darker without showing up on the top of your lid. Okay. And now, of course, 4D mascara. Where would we be without 4D? And I just put 2 coats of the 4D on my lashes. It separates them, it lengthens them. It's honestly a tube of gold. It gives you a fully false lash look. The wand is magic. It's got all these little teeth in it, and it literally grabs your lashes from the root and separates them so that you get the maximum amount of fullness. And then I'm going to take what I have left over on my wand and do my lower lashes. Otherwise you wouldn't even know that I had them. They're so pale. Okay. All right, so let's use highlighter. I'm going to use the highlighter that I got with my Beachfront products. So this is such a gorgeous highlight. And when it touches your skin, it almost feels cool because it's a cooling highlighter. And I'm just going to press this right on my cheekbone, and you can watch my skin glow. It's also a really nice way to blend that highlight under your eye with your blush so that everything appears really natural. And it makes your skin look just super healthy and dewy. And let me keep its bow. All right, so let's do, I'm going to set the rest of my makeup with the Touch Behold SPF finishing powder. So this has SPF 25 in it. So it's just a nice way of kind of bumping up what you would normally do to your skin. And I'm just going to put a little of this on the brush. This is the shade medium. So it kind of gives me like a tan, because God knows I can't get a tan any other way. Polish problems right there. Blend that out. Hi, Kim. All right, so that's the SPF finishing spray, finishing powder rather. You can use it with the brush on the inside of it, like this, but for some reason, this just is not like fluffy enough for me. So I usually go in with my own. Hi, Tracy. All right, so last but not least, I'm gonna go in with Prim eyeliner. So this is also 50% off right now. And then I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna use a lipstick today because I know a lot of you use lipstick and I sort of never do. So I'm just expanding my love. So I'm using Well To Do, which is this gorgeous sort of nude. And I'm gonna use Prim eyeliner because it's 50% off right now. So Prim is just a really nice sort of light brown, and I tend to never use it as an eyeliner and always as a lip liner. Hello, sir.
Could I go around Gramercy?
Sure. Just wear a helmet, okay? Okay. Now that school's out, we'll be seeing a lot more of him. All right, so if you don't already line your lips, I would suggest doing it. It keeps your lipstick in place all day long, and it helps to really define your lips so you get a better finish. Okay, so Prim is on, and now I'm going to go in with Well To Do lipstick. And just smudge that right in so it kind of neutralizes it a little bit. It's a great nude lipstick with a little bit of like a gloss to it. So if you don't like a ton of color on your lips, that's my go-to. If you do like a ton of color, then I would take something like Loveable or Ladylike and just pop a little bit of that right on the top and make it glow. So this looks crazy in the tube. Do not let it scare you. I actually did not use it for the longest time because it looked terrifying to me. And then the second that I went in and used it, I was like, well, this stuff is amazing, and I'm hooked. Hooked for life. All right, so I'm just gonna do a really quick blend. See if I need to change anything. I could use a pinch more highlight if you like. This is my favorite part, is just going in with a little bit of extra highlighter. Honestly, the finish of your face really should just be about finding those bright spots and dark spots and making sure that they still look great at the end. And that's why I love doing them in powder, because you can always go in and touch them up where you can't really do that with a liquid or a cream. Uh-oh, here comes number 2. All right, good to go. So last but not least, I'm going to go in with Unique Touch Behold Setting Spray.
Mom, I'm really hungry. Can I have a fruit snack?
You can have a fruit snack, but it's not going to make you full.
Can I have 2?
No, you can have 1, and then I'll come down and make you something.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to use Touch Behold Setting Spray, which is an absolute must for the summer. It doesn't matter what I set my makeup with. I always go in at the end and do the spray, because basically what it does is it melts all of your products together so that they're not going to move at all, and it gives me the best flawless finish. All right. I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, like I said, the 50% off sale is going to last, I want to say, for the next 36 hours. So if you're looking for any eyeshadows, you can even use, or eyeshadows, eyeliners, dip and draw liners. I think that's all the products. It's an incredible time to get it for like $7 each. So just let me know if you're interested in anything, and I can point you in the right direction on my site. If you are interested in any of the skincare products or the foundations and you need to be color matched, or you need like a little skin consultation or anything, just shoot me a message and I can get right back to you. But other than that, I will see you back here on Thursday, because Mama is home on Thursdays for the summer to take care of the kids. So you'll be seeing a little bit more of me, I guess. But other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. It's Tuesday. It's summertime. It's not raining right now. And I can't wait to get outside with the kids. So I will see you back here on Thursday.